Hello guys and welcome to the video. Last video we talked about the Skeld and the best places to kill in the Skeld. But now we're doing my favorite map, which is Polus. And I'm not gonna lie, there are not really a lot of bad spots to kill here. But anyways, we still got to rank them, so let's get to it. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and yeah. Starting out, we got the drop ship. This one should be obvious because there are events around, but like, it's very hard to escape from a kill this way. But the only thing that makes this room kind of good is that usually no one goes in here after they finish the keys task. But besides that, I wouldn't recommend killing in here. Next up is electrical, which is slightly better than the dropship. It's just that, the only thing that makes this a better place than the dropship to kill is because if you kill here, you can easily just go to the O2 vent by the O2 tree, but that's a little hard to do. So yeah, you're likely cooked if you try to do it in this area. Boiler room is also pretty dangerous because, like, a lot of people are usually in the O2 area. And even killing by the O2 tree can be pretty bad. Spoilers for this next part of the video, I guess. But, like, there is a vent nearby, but it's, like, all the way up there. So, like, and if the doors get closed, and someone else is in there with you, and then they find the body, yeah, it's pretty easy to get busted. So, yeah. Next up is the O2. Now, this one can be good as long as you know what you're doing and you're good at polus. Because usually there are a lot of people around this area and the best place to kill an O2 is not by the water canisters. Don't do that. Do it by the tree because you can easily just vent away. The chances of someone catching you are pretty high, I guess. And also people like to vent camp in here, but I mean, it still is it's an okay place to kill. Alright, now we have weapons. This one is okay, mostly because you can sabotage the door. You can sabotage the door so, like, no one can come in. But if you don't do that, then yeah, you're probably screwed because, like, people come in here a lot to either watch other people do weapons or do weapons. But, like, actually, you know what? People don't really come in here that much. Like, usually they stay for a little bit, but then they get out because there's only really one task in here. So, but it's just like the chance of you getting like one person alone in here with you is pretty slim. And killing someone in here with the door closed and then coming out and hoping no one catches you, that strategy works better if you're like Viper, Shapeshifter, or Phantom, but not for regular imposter. Kind of similar to storage and Skilled. Alright, now we have Specimen Room. This one is, it's another one of those ones that are good for Viper, Phantom, or Shapeshifter, but not for regular imposter. Like, if you're regular imposter, then you're likely to get cooked, but, like, not, like, extremely, like, 100% you're gonna get cooked, but, like, kind of, like, just, like, you just better pray that no one's coming through to come decom and whatever it's called, and, but if the kill cooldown is low, you can just kill them. So yeah, this room is good and bad. It's okay. Leaning more towards good, though. I'm just gonna call it Deco. Killing in Deco is risky, but if no one sees you going in there and you kill someone, go through Specimen Room, and then get out, or even if you don't get out, like, it still won't seem sus because even if if you go in there and then someone comes from the other side, then they'll kind of gain your trust if you go back to lower deco and they see you with the body. So this makes killing in deco slightly better than just killing in Specimen Room. Next up is Office. This one is good if you sabotage the doors, then go vent an admin, but we're not talking about admin, are we? We're talking about Office. And here's the thing. People are around this area, but they're not usually in this room. So that makes it a very good place for shapeshifting or phantoming. Or even vipering, kind of. Not really. Okay, maybe not viper, but for shapeshifter and phantom, it's pretty good. Okay, so communications is only good as long as you don't kill inside the room. You see, there's a vent out there. You kill someone right next to the door, then you go into the vent. It's almost foolproof if you do that, but it's very risky if you try to go in there and kill someone. Kind of a similar situation with weapons, but this one's a lot harder because it has a vent right next to it, and it's almost completely foolproof as long as the lights are okay. Not foolproof, but like if the lights are off, it's a good option. Now we have laboratory. And yes, a lot of people are over here. And anywhere else to kill is but unless you kill like up over there by the scan machine, or even better in like the bathroom or next to the deco, because it's easy to just kill and then go into the vent. Usually no one sees it. And that's why it is really good for killing, as long as you just kill in the bathroom or by deco or even by the scan machine. If you're I mean, there is a big chance of risk if you're doing it by the scan machine, but not as much if you're doing it like by the entrance or something. All right, next up is admin. Now, this place is the second best, and it's only second best because of one thing, and I'll explain that later. But the vent over there by the bookshelf, it's usually completely hidden, so even if someone happens to walk in, they probably won't see anyone venting over there. So it is very good, and it's very good to get kills in here. But it is slightly more risky because you can't close the door, and it's connected right to office. But there is one room that is practically perfect, in my opinion, for kills. Yes, storage. Even though a lot of the time no one is over here, when someone is, as long as you lock the door, or even you don't have to, you can still just it's almost perfect because, like I said, there aren't too many chances to kill in there. But when there are one, it's like you are almost guaranteed to not get killed. At least that's my experience. Like I said, all of these rankings are based off of my experience. For other people, it may be different. But for me, killing in storage on Polus has always just been golden. A best place to kill because you can just close the door, then vent, and no one sees it. Not usually, like never, because also there's usually no vent campers in here. The main vent campers in Polis are by the like the O2 tree or electrical. Nowhere else, not here. So this is why storage is the perfect place to kill in Polis. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Maybe your ranking's different than mine, or maybe 100% agree with me, or maybe just completely disagree with everything I'm saying. I don't know. But anyways, bye guys.